What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about what overalls the rookie premieres are most likely going to be. We're going to be getting into the in-depth into what it possibly can be and what more than likely it's going to be. But I want you guys to understand, even if the players are very, very low overall, you guys are missing the point. And I want you guys to always understand, it's better to understand why it matters to get that done now, as opposed to running with everyone else that's saying, oh, it's a waste of this, it's a waste of that. Because unless you're spending actual money right now, it doesn't really matter. You can't transfer these coins or these cards other than what they're giving us with the rookie premieres and the ultimate rookie to 24. So you got to spend everything anyway. So you can get rid of your entire team and just whatever. You turn them into rookie premieres and you're done. Now, it can be extensive if you didn't start already, but I'm going to explain to you again, just breaking it down, right? They've shown us the Sauce Gardner, they showed us the Jettas, right? And they're 85 overall. EA Sports does not want to give us cards that are very, very high rated overall to start the year. So more than likely, just hear me out, right? They're probably going to be an 82 or an 83. That's what your rookie premieres are going to be. Right now, they're 99s. They're going to turn into probably 83s. I would say max 84 if we're lucky, but that will probably be for the ultimate rookie, which we'll be able to unlock very, very soon. So hear me out, right? There's a lot going on here that you guys are probably missing the point with. The collectibles that let you put any team chemistry on these rookie premieres is going to benefit you guys more than you know. Why is that? As we all know, at the launch of every Madden, it is very hard to get every single player that's needed for the chemistries for that team so that you can get the boost to speed. Other than the boost to speed, most of us don't really care. We all know, right? The attributes are fake. Like over the last, I would say for the last 4 or 5 years, everything other than like, speed and acceleration, you got to question it. Like if a guy has 99 strength, he'll get pummeled by a little skinny guy that's running in off the edge. Like it's real stupid, right? So we focus in on getting those huge boosts to speed and, acceleration, because we know that we want to beat people deep or we want better coverage in the backfield, right? So what would make the most sense based on what we've already seen is more than likely they will be 82 to 83. Best bet at 84. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into the actual, the lineup so you guys can kind of understand what's going on. Because I want to break it down so you guys know what the game plan is. Over here, this is your most important thing. Understanding what these things do. What the different tiers do. They jumped it up to 40 for speed. Why is that important? Because the developers know that most of us, especially the pro players out there, they know if they can beat you over the top, especially early in the year when they're trying to get those points to make sure they make the Madden Bowl, they're looking for the fastest team. A lot of you guys don't really understand why a lot of this is going on, and it's very difficult if you don't really have a background with the game, and that's why I'm trying to explain it to you guys now so you guys can get an idea of the kind of content I'm going to be bringing you guys in 24. Like I always bring it when I'm showing you guys exactly why I'm doing things, right? So look at what they do. +1 strength. So in 1 year, I think it was like maybe 19, strength mattered early in the year, and then they patched the game, and then strength was like kind of, we didn't know what was going on. We know that jump is that's a joke. That right there is a joke because Tyreek Hill will Moss Harold Carmichael cornerback any day of the week. So we know that that's a joke. The agility, some of you guys may question what I say about that, but if you don't have the change in direction, if you don't have that new attribute, you're not really getting anything with agility anymore. Agility used to be important. Maybe I would, like those are, the older Maddens when they were first starting to like implement it heavily. But over the last couple of years, no, I wouldn't really go crazy about it. Notice what I'm saying. I'm showing you 5 components, which means 5 players. 10 components, that's 10 players. 15 components, you know what I'm saying? That's 15 players. All of them are components, right? Then you get to acceleration. So look how many players you need for acceleration. That lets you know that acceleration is where it's at. Now look at how slick EA Sports is. You remember when 25 used to get us +1 speed? Look at what they did. They added strength. That's when I knew at the beginning of the year that strength was a joke. And I was right. You just have to know how to put the players in position to make the right type of play. It was very, very clear that strength was just going to be a joke because they replaced it and then threw it into 40 for us to get the +1 speed. Now look at what they're doing. Jump, agility. They're mixing in trash attributes in the middle when they know that all we care about is speed and acceleration, which is why 8, 9, and 10 were obviously the most important ones. So if you want to know what attributes are going to be emphasized in a year of Madden, you can really understand it more or less by the way that they set up how you get it. But now, leading back to the overalls of rookie premieres, why do we care what the overalls are that much, right? Because all we're going to need them for is backups, for the most part, because they're going to help us as far as components. So instead of everybody wondering like, yo, gee, I really do want to do this, I want to do that, very few times have you been able to use a rookie premiere at launch. EA Sports is not going to start giving you guys high-level cards at launch because then they don't make money. You're going to use these specific cards and you're going to use them as backups to gain the components so that way it's easier for you to put together your theme team. Because everybody here is probably building a theme team if you want to win games. If you're building a theme team, write theme team or TT in the comment section. It's going to be filled up with TTs because theme teams are the way to go. That's what makes Madden sell right now. And even when they were trying not to do it, if you notice the pro players, they now also make theme teams because they realize how important it is when they're playing at the highest level to get those extra boosts. So that's why I got to make sure you guys understand what's going on with that. And the overall situation for the initial players are not the right type of mindset to have. Now, what theme team would be the most important one to rock at launch? I'm going to tell you guys right now, Raiders or Niners. You guys can say Eagles, you can say a lot of other stuff, but those two theme teams, the Raiders and the Niners, are usually the most dangerous because they're going to get the most speed players and the most players that played for both teams. So that's going to be very, very important. So if you look at the way that this is rocking, right, and I'm showing you on a Legends type of thing, but obviously we're going to be using a regular theme team at launch, unless Legends are just really OP. I'm going to probably go with a regular theme team. Look at what happens, right? When you have backups, and remember, you're going to have 32 that are transferred over, and you're going to have 3 collectibles that let you change any team that they were playing on. So you already have 3. The other players more than likely would have to have some kind of value. I highly doubt that EA Sports are going to make them all B and D and don't allow you to quick sell them. And if they do, I believe the community will come together, we will rage, and they will give us a set to get something for them. Because that's what we did before in the past when they tried to, pull a fast one on us when we had other stuff that was B and D or non-auctionable or non-tradable or whatever they were doing, NATs, at the beginning of the year. So you and I and all of us in the community are going to make sure they do the right thing because it's early in the year when they actually respond. Right now, they don't respond to anyone. You know what I'm saying? But at the beginning of the year, when everybody's making money, they're going to respond to us as a community. So that's something that I want you guys to focus in on. The 82 to 83 is more than likely where they're going to be. You throw out your best number. I'm saying 83 max, 84 for the ultimate rookie. And either way, we're going to be a step ahead of the competition because we're building our theme team from the base up. And by the time that we're done, we're already going to be very, very close to that +1 speed, which is going to give us the ultimate edge at the launch of Madden 24. If you like the content, share, subscribe. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.